I like it that way. I don't have to make them great big decisions that you gotta do all the time. Now, what was I telling you about? Oh, yeah, Woody and Nora, that's right. Well, you know, Nora, she called us out there to Tulsa, Oklahoma. She wanted us to come out there and do a tribute show to her dad. And she had a lot of bands on there. I just forget how many bands were on the show, but each band did about 2 or 3 songs, you know, and we did that. And when I came off the stage, she told me, she said, you know, if my dad could have afforded a band, he'd have loved to have a band like you got. And I said, well, now that's a great compliment. And these guys need a hand. Give them a hand. She did. She told me that. And in the same breath, she said, would you like to write some like music to some of my dad's songs? Because we found a whole bunch of songs that he had written that we never heard, nobody's ever heard them. And so they just found them, you know, and they had the lyrics on paper, you know. And I said, yeah, I guess I kind of, I don't like to, you know, I'm afraid of messing up something that Woody started years and years ago, but I said, I'll try. And so I thought she'd send me a couple of songs, and she sent me 26 songs, and I thought, uh-oh, I gotta go to work here. Now I'll tell you what, all these songs that she sent me were written between 1935 and 1949. And you know, they're still current today, like the themes and all that, you know, love and murder. Actually, there wasn't no murder ballads in this. I was kind of shocked and I was kind of disheartened. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, he had a sense of humor, and he wrote about everything that he saw. You know, he just wrote about it, and you know, he was in California, then he came to Texas, then he went to New York City. And the first day in New York City, he wrote a little tune entitled "This Land Is Your Land." I know you've all heard that one. It's been recorded by 2 million artists. I'm just guessing, but I think so. And the next day, he wrote a song about women's hats, because he saw all these ladies walking up and down the street in New York City, and it must have been a hat time, you know, in the 30s. And so he wrote a song about that. Now, we're not going to sing that song, but it's a good one. But we do a whole show of those songs, and we have a screen behind us when we do that, and there's a lot of things happening on the screen that were current for the time that the song was written. But now we're going to do this is kind of a silly song, and he wrote it. And it's one of, did you ever eat cornbread and creek water? Huh? Skelby said, no. Well, I never did either, but I guess some folks had to once in a while. If you didn't have a cow, you had to drink it with water, eat it with water, didn't you? That's what this is called.